What is going on, folk? My name is NimbleThor, and welcome back to my mobile gaming quest, where today we are going to check out Bombastic Brothers, which is an awesome hero-based 2D platform action shooter. And so Bombastic Brothers has this retro vibe, nearly, but with super high quality and really crisp graphics. Really liking that. And for an example of this, just look at these characters here. They look so freaking awesome. I'm really loving them. And I also do appreciate that there's no energy system for once, by the way. These types of games nearly always have one, but not here in Bombastic Brothers. And as I'm sitting here playing this game, I can't help but feel that the overall atmosphere and the gameplay as well, actually, reminds me quite a bit of Lost Sock's Naughty Brothers, which is one of my favorite platforming action shooter games. So that's a good sign. Now, I would really have loved that we have some sort of dodge ability. What we've got here in terms of controls is a normal shooting ability, we've got a jumping ability, and then we've got two different special abilities and an ultimate attack as well. But we can't really roll to dodge, which sometimes would have come in handy. Look at us though, we're losing quite a bit of HP here. I think we might have to go upgrade our character before we'll be able to finish this mission here. Now, the mission did warn us about that, of course. Going into it, it told us that we should probably have upgraded our gear a bit. Let's use one of our abilities. Yes, there we go. The rocket launcher ability is really great. The grenade one isn't bad either, but we can't throw it that far. But the rocket launcher, look at this one. Boom! And it deals quite a bit of damage, actually. It's just that that guy has so much HP. Come on, let's see if we can take him out. Oh, wait, and there are more flying enemies. Ah! We're so low on HP already. But, you know, if we die, we'll just go upgrade our character. I do believe we have some loot boxes we can open with some new gear in them. And that gear will make us a lot stronger. I hope, at least. You know, we'll go check it out. Let's use our ultimate here, because why not? Look at that. The skill effects look so awesome. Everything's just so crisp about this game. And also, by the way, here on my OnePlus 7 Pro, it takes up the full size of this ultra-wide screen, which is really appreciated as well. It looks so great. We died now, but as I said, no worries. We'll go upgrade some stuff, and we'll go back into this level later on in this video. But everything else about the combat system, apart from not being able to roll, is pretty awesome. We've got endless bullets in our weapons, by the way. Happy to see that the game developers did not choose to monetize that aspect of the game, even though that's something they could have definitely done. Let's go open up a free booster pack here. So now we got some shots for a new hero. That's awesome. We can watch an advertisement, but we're not going to do that now. So, of course, the game does monetize, and I'll get back to that later on. They do monetize somewhat heavily, but not through selling bullets, not through selling grenades, or anything like that. Now, though, let's go see if we can open some crates. We do have plenty of crates. Look at this. Let's start by opening the low tier ones and just see what we're gonna get. So we got a new helmet, a level 7 helmet. We got a level 6 chest piece, and we got a level 2 chest piece. So that was all for the military case. Now let's go on to the prototype case, and we'll end off with the elite case here at the end of these chest openings here. We got a level 12 chest piece, so I'm afraid we can't use that yet. We don't have a level 12 character, but let's see what we're gonna get here. We got a new weapon unlocked for heavy, so that can be used by one of our heroes. Let's just collect that one. Was that the only thing we got? Well, I guess that's okay. At least it's a legendary item, so let's go check that one out. I do believe we'll be able to replace this weapon with the legendary one. 305 in attack. Oh, wow. Okay, but hero level 5. Let's see if we can upgrade our hero here by spending some of this in-game currency that we earn as we play through the story campaign missions and the daily missions and so on. And there's a lot of those. And I really like the campaign missions, so don't get me wrong, they're really fun. But the difficulty increases very quickly, which means we constantly need to gather new gear or level up our heroes. It's not an issue, but that means we might sometimes have to wait until we can open a new free loot box, until our daily missions have refreshed, or something like that, for example. Let's replace the helmet here as well. Maybe this is actually the guy we gotta take into the level that we were playing just before. Let's equip, well, we can't equip that one, but oh my, 861 in health. That's pretty good. Let's equip this one instead. And this guy now has a total power of 8,400, which is definitely more than our other guy over here has. And I don't think, is there a new chest piece? Yes, there is. Okay, so let's equip that. But still, actually, it looks like our heavy guy would be the best candidate for, is this Axe 3? Level 1, I think. So let's try it with this guy. Now, this guy has two different abilities. He has a personal shield, creates an energy shield to absorb incoming damage, and then a ground punch. Hero pounds the ground, dealing area damage. The impact sends 2 seismic waves, damaging enemies on both sides of the heroes. So that should come in handy. Let's start the mission, even though the game tries to tell us that we're not strong enough quite yet. Talking about the heroes and the gear, by the way, we do unlock more heroes later on. Right now we have 3 different heroes, but as you guys saw, I am slowly collecting more shards to unlock higher level heroes. And also, by the way, we don't have to upgrade our items, so there's no system of, hey, you have to collect multiple of the same type of weapon or armor piece and then level it up. So there's no card system like that, and I really appreciate that. That's super refreshing as well. Oh man, these grenades still deal quite a bit of damage. We've got to take out these guys as fast as we can, but I'm liking those systems. I'm liking that those types of things have not been monetized, even though they very well could have been. So let's see if this time will be... let's dodge this guy. We gotta try to get 3 stars here. I think one of the stars is for completing the game or completing the level with at least 50% of our HP left. I do believe that's one of them. And then the other 2, I think, is for... well, one of them I think is just for completing the level actually, and then the last one I'm actually not too sure. We can see it here. Okay, save 50% HP. Oh yeah, okay, complete within 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but we're already below 50% HP now because I was trying to figure out how we could see the missions, and so I wasn't too careful. Let's use some of our special abilities. That was probably a mistake that we didn't do that a bit earlier. Let's use our ultimate here once again. Probably, you know, a bit too early to use that one because I don't know that, you know, there might be a boss at the end of this level. There are some bosses every once in a while, and those boss fights are really awesome, but typically, typically you want more than just 10% HP left going into those. Oh man, there's another grenade. We dodged that one though. Oh, and we got hit by the bullet, by the normal bullets. We dodged the grenade, but got hit by the bullet. The good thing about those guys here at the bottom is we can just jump up here and they can't attack upwards, if I remember correctly. Yeah, see, they can't. They can only attack from side to side, but there's another guy up here. Okay, oh, how do we do this, guys? Double jump. Double jump. No, we're gonna get hit. No. No. And we died already again. Seriously, is that gonna be it? So listen, guys, if you get into a situation like this, what you want to do is make sure to go in here to the events and check if there are other chests that you can open to get more rewards. Maybe there are also some daily missions that you've completed. By the way, now we got another key, I think, for this chest, the silver chest. So let's open that, and that gave us a gold key. Okay, so I guess we only need 1 more gold key now, and then we can open the gold chest. Is there anything else? I do believe we have some daily missions over here that we can go into as well. Unstoppable Assault, that's gonna give us a loot box. Well, all of these are actually gonna give us loot boxes, it seems. So we could choose to go into that with our assault guy, and yeah, he definitely has enough power for this daily mission. He has 8,000 power and 6,500 is what's recommended for this level. Now, in terms of our home base, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we actually have to remember to upgrade that one as well. Upgrading our home base means that we will unlock new gameplay features, at least here in the early game, such as, for example, PvP. Which is not too exciting, though, by the way. PvP is just you sitting there watching your character played out against other people's characters. So, nope, it's not real-time not real-time multiplayer PvP, sadly. And I don't know what to say about that PvP system. I mean, it's really not that interesting. But the single-player missions are what sells this game. It's what brings it home for me. It's what makes the game amazing to play. And it's what makes this game an easy recommendation here from my end. But we do gotta talk a bit about the monetization, of course, because first of all, we do have to wait whenever our home base is being upgraded. We have to wait for that to finish. Sometimes that can take 3 hours, sometimes 5 hours, and then of course we can pay with premium currency that we can buy for real life money to speed that process up. We can also watch an advertisement. But apart from that, there are also many other in-app purchases. And this game being made by my.com, there are a few paywalls along the way as you progress throughout this game. That's what I've heard from more seasoned players, at least. So that's of course a bit unfortunate, but I would say though that overall, as long as you do your daily missions, as long as you log into the game and get those daily rewards, you'll still be able to continue throughout the game. I would stay away from the PvP because that's probably a bit unfair, because some of these in-app purchases allow you to, for example, buy a hero straight up, Jeff, for example, or at least get 15 Jeff shards, which I think is enough to unlock him completely. And you're also gonna get more elite cases, more epic cases. So certainly paying will allow you to progress faster in this game, but I wouldn't say that it's necessary. For example, right now we're a bit stuck here on Act 3, but what we'll continue doing is finish more of these daily missions. We finished one of them for our assault guy, and hopefully once we finish all of these, we'll be able to get some new loot that will make us stronger, and then we can go in and continue in the story missions. So we just have to go constantly back and forth. But anyway, guys, those are the details. I just really like this game overall. Yes, the monetization is a bit on the heavy side, as I said earlier in this video, but the gameplay is amazing. Lost Sock, Naughty Brothers, it was an absolutely fantastic game, and this captures a lot of the same overall gameplay experience and gameplay feel at least in my experience. But with that said though, what is your favorite platforming shooter game? Do let me know in the comments, as this is one of my favorite genres of mobile games. So recommendations for these types of games are always really appreciated. So now, how about we have a look at the mobile gaming news of the day while we complete a few more missions here. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish all of these daily missions for our assault hero. And today's news is that the US is actually on its way to overtake China as the world's largest games market, with an expected $36.9 billion in revenue in 2019 in the US alone. Unsurprisingly, of course, mobile games remain the biggest part of the games industry at $68.5 billion in worldwide revenue, which is nearly 50% of the entire games industry revenue. Not bad, honestly. Or, well, I mean, maybe it just means that a lot of mobile games are really over-monetized. So maybe we shouldn't actually be celebrating this news. On the flip side though, more revenue means we'll continue seeing higher and higher quality games, and hopefully many of those will choose to monetize through cosmetics, just like we see it in Fortnite and PUBG Mobile. At least the multiplayer games will most likely do that in the future, and hopefully, we'll see more of that instead of this other type of monetization where you try to create paywalls. In any case though, I'll stop the ramble here, but thank you very much for sticking around till the end of this video. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys.